Everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Sorry I have not uploaded a new video in a while. I just haven't had any inspiration, and I've also been kind of really busy working. So, anyway, I thought I would do a bit of a Bible review, and a little bit of showing what I'm going to be doing, for next year. And, yeah. The first Bible that I'm going to show you is the NLT Filament Bible. And there is a bit of a downside with this one. You do not actually need to purchase this Bible to use the app. You can just click the option that, yeah, you've got it, and the study notes and all that stuff will pop up. Another bad side of this one is the words of Christ are not in red. When you go to try to scan the page numbers using the app with your camera, sometimes it gets it wrong. I've had it where I've had to do it like 3-4 times trying to get the page number that I'm looking for to come up. And so that's another downside of it. But anyway, all in all, it is a nice edition. I got mine in the midnight blue cloth hardcover. And I will go ahead and take it out of the box here for you guys to see. The print size is great. There is room for you to take notes on the side just a little bit should you choose. You might have, like, if you're in Isaiah or even Proverbs or Psalms, you'll have a bit more room to write. In other areas, you might require that you have sticky notes. But, the page numbers are on the sides. They are not at the top and stuff. But anyway, if you're thinking about buying this one, if you want to write in it, go ahead. But if you go for Lifeway, I highly recommend that you go on to see it, thechristianbookstore.com, and price match it. Make sure you've got your ISBN 13, so that way you're not paying $59.99. I had gotten this one for $35 by price matching. But it was, I guess you could say for them, it was a money decision, which is why, they come out with the app. They come out with the Bible, and so people think, oh, I got to use the app, I need the Bible. You really don't. But I kind of find that out the hard way, because I was one of those that thought, oh, well, I need the Bible. It's just so I don't, because you don't even have to use the camera option. You can click where the book is. You can scan through what chapter you want. It'll pop it up. Study notes, videos, your devotion, all of that will pop up. You just click which section you would like to go to, study notes, the devotions, and stuff. So, but the app itself is very useful. Just a little bit of a downside trying to use the camera to scan the pages, and then kind of finding out that I really didn't need this. So, but anyway, on to the next one that I got, which is the CSB Day by Day Chronological Bible. I got mine in the, I know it's the brown leather touch. And this one is a little different. It is not set up to where it starts with Genesis. This one actually kind of comes, kind of like, it kind of shows you how everything ties together, and everything. So it'll give you, your acts, your scenes, and you basically will go through act and everything, and you will read. Basically, it'll give you all your information of what you're reading through. There are a few questions here that you would be answering. But basically, yeah, this is what it'll start it out. I have not started this, but this is what it'll kind of give you what your day one section of what you're reading. Ask you your questions. But this has plenty of room for you to take notes and everything. I just haven't figured out yet how I'm going to utilize this one yet. And again, some of it is disappointing because, depending on, I guess, how they put the Bibles together, some of these Christ words are not in red. So that's just me being a stickler. I would like to have the words in red, but some of them do not have that. So this one, again, I have not figured out how I'm going to use it just yet, or how I'm going to use it as a study tool. But it's with daily readings and guided by Dr. George Guthrie, if I say that correctly. But it's got 52 weeks of readings, so you get 6 readings per week. Scriptures are presented in 3 main acts: God's plan for all people, God's covenant people, God's new covenant people, and 17 total scenes. You get introductions to all the act and the scene all together. You get single column text, so you have plenty of space for taking notes. You get a concordance, and full color maps and all that good stuff. This one is not as expensive. It's $39.99, but again, like I said, if you price match with CSB or Amazon, you will not have to pay book price. Now, there is something different. Oh, I have one more Bible to review. And this is the CSB Baker Illustrated Study Bible. And I got mine in the Navy Diamond Design Leather Touch. This one, it's not as fully illustrated as I would have liked. But it does have, section by section study notes, hundreds of full color images. It's got more than 100 full color maps, artist reconstructions, timelines, family trees, figures and charts, connections that draw you to significant themes, 150 articles, to explore important concepts, and then 450 clear and accurate definitions of keywords. So you wouldn't have to have like a CSB or a King James Version keyword study Bible. Why? And I do have them. But this one, if you wanted to have like not buy the CSB one, here you go. You've got an illustrated Bible, and you wouldn't have to purchase that other separate keyword study Bible. This one is a very nice edition. This is what it looks like. This one, it does have Christ's words in red. So that right there was a major plus for me. Study notes and all that good stuff at the bottom. Your keywords are like this one here. Will be at the bottom, and it goes all the way through it, so that was highlighted in the green. Again, like I said, it does not have very many images. I mean, it might have like one per page and everything, but other than that, it's just like a plain study Bible. The text size is great. I like that it is double ribbon, so you have a ribbon for the Old Testament, you have a ribbon for the New Testament. It has outlines, and it does have book introductions. I just thought with it being an illustrated Bible, there could have been a lot more images in it, especially when you're talking about an illustrated Bible. But all in all, I think it is a very nicer looking edition of a study Bible than the regular CSB study Bibles. I have a couple CSB study Bibles, but I don't really purchase them for separate things. I've maybe got 2 of them. But this one here, out of all their study Bibles, I happen to like this one the best. Right. Then I'm going to move on to what I've gotten in my groove of my favorite translations, and that would end up being the King James and the New King James. I have 2 that I'm going to show you that I'm actually using for study. Oh crap! Hang on a minute. Be right back. Clumsy me. I am using my King James Purple Leather Touch to kind of go along when I am watching either Stephen Furtick, if I say his name correctly, on TBN, Christine Kane, Beth Moore, like when they have their little things going on. I will use this one to go along and study, or I use it for in my quiet time. And this is a Holman one. I have many of these in different colors. My New King James Purple Leather Touch, this one is actually more a personal study, and this one is the one I will not take out of the box, open pages and let you see. Like I said, this one is got more personal notes in them and everything. But as for the King James, Like I said, I take my notes. I have stickies in here. Um, so yeah, like I said, these ones, you don't have much room here to really take notes, but I do my best and try to write a little smaller so that I can take my notes. Some of these have it where, like, they'll have a blank page. I'll see if I can find one. So, right here, there's nothing on this page. So should I have anything for Leviticus, I can take notes, or even for Exodus and just put them on the back here of the blank page. So yeah, I have a personal and then a regular study Bible. Then I have an ESV one I was going to show you, just to show you, as it's one of my other favorite translations. This one is a large print true tone mahogany trellis. And this one, I have not seen it in any other stores, but it is absolutely beautiful and everything. So I think what it means by the trellis is just this little pretty design. Had my name put on it and stuff. I have not marked in this one at all yet, but as you can see, the print is good size. And I do believe this one, unfortunately, the words of Christ are not in red. So this one, I have not figured out what I want to do with it just yet, but I have it kind of like, I think I've taken it with me a couple times when I've done Bible studies at Lifeway and everything. So it's nice to kind of have like just large print, so you're not having to squint at things. And then another study that I am doing in this King James version, this is a lavender touch, is I am taking my rainbow study Bible here, and I am going through right now and just marking everything in purple that has to do with God. And I'm not sure if I'm going to do all of the like discipleship, outreach, salvation, love, commandments, family, faith, prophecy, evil, sin, history, all that stuff. I haven't gotten that far yet. I just started with, I picked what I want to start with, and then I start marking them. And then once I have all the ones marked, I'll go back through the passages, and I think I'll do a note study in here. The next thing that I'm going to be starting here next year is, I have never done devotions before, but I decided I would go ahead and start that as a new kind of Bible study for myself. So I went out and I purchased some devotion books. Lifeway is having a great sale right now. They're 50% off. But a few of them I did not purchase at Lifeway, and I will let you know which ones I didn't. The first one, which I did not purchase from Lifeway but at Barnes & Noble, is the Confident Woman devotional. It's got 365 daily devotionals, and it's by Joyce Meyer. I got mine in the leather edition. Now, you can buy it in hardback. I just happened to buy this one because it was pretty, and I had a good coupon too. So, anyway, in this devotion stuff, you will get the title of your devotion, a passage to read, your devotion, and a prayer at the bottom. And I was looking for devotions that had, like, references in the passage. So this one I wound up having to highlight so people can see. But there are other passages to read. So I was looking definitely for devotions like that. And then I am thinking of using, because I hadn't designated a purpose for it yet, but my She Reads Truth Bible that I have in my navy leather touch. I think I'm going to use this one for my devotions. Or if I change my mind, I have this one that's by Barber, and it's the King James Version Holy Bible Personal Reflections Edition. And I'm, this one, it is 2 columns of text, but you've got plenty of room on the side if you wanted to take notes or write down, prayers or whatnot. But I haven't decided yet if I'm using this one or my She Reads Truth Bible for that. Next one I picked up. Now this one I got from Lifeway, and I only got for like $9 and something because, again, they were having a good sale. But this is the Jesus Always by Sarah Young, Embracing Joy in His Presence. I know a lot of people have been posting, like YouTube videos and saying beware of this, beware of that. I am not a person to take other people at their word. I'd rather read it for myself. So yes, I have this one. I also have Jesus Calling, Morning Evening. This is a newer one. Also, this one's normally like $22.99, but again, 50% off. And this one has sometimes it will, usually at the night, it'll have like before you turn off your light, it'll read you a little something. So there's that. My next one is by Charles Spurgeon, and it's another morning evening edition devotional book. And then my last one that I got is Streams in the Desert, Morning and Evening by L.B. Cowman. So I, again, will have to figure out what I'm going to do with how I'm going to do my devotional books. So, yeah. And then the last little thing I bought was a little tiny mini Bible. I saw one of the channels that I follow, something about like Bible gardens where like, you could just turn this one to strictly just being like a reader's Bible and stuff, because the print, like I said, it's not very big. But the idea of being a little creative, and maybe like theming a Bible or something, that was kind of sparked my interest. So I went out and purchased one. But this one I got from Walmart for like $10.78 instead of paying $11.99 for it. So yeah, that is about all that I wanted to show you guys. On my Christmas list, I have been looking around for a webcam or something so I can actually start to do like a study with you guys and everything, or be able to show you guys a little more in depth into my Bibles of what I do, instead of trying to constantly do this, move it around to show you guys. But I think webcams are going out of style, or they just don't make them anymore. I have searched around Best Buy and stuff, and I haven't found one yet. But anyway, that will do this for this channel, and I thank you to the new subscribers, and to those of you who have already been here for a little while, thank you so much. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up, and as always, if you've got a suggestion or a question or a nice comment, please leave down below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.